This is a really, really, really outstanding win for us. We beat a really, really, really good basketball team that's coached by a really, really, really good coach. What Bart has done here, 320-win seasons, great players. Your fans get to see Stillwell and Polian and Folks. I mean, you've got great players. So for me, it's a huge win for us because we beat a great program with a great coach with great players. And that's really how I feel. I mean, it's not bull crap or anything. It's just how I feel. Great win for Oakland.
Greg, you guys have played in some obviously very tough venues, Kansas, Arkansas, etc. They decided to move the game here on campus to get a little bit more of a home court advantage. I can't imagine that probably phased you guys too much at all.
And that's why we do that every year. One of the things, we have a bad record every year in the non-league because of it. But a long time ago, I don't care about, I don't care anything about the number of wins or anything. I care about my kids and trying to win championships, and that's the best way to win them. And we came in, and there was not even a thought on my mind that this would affect us. In fact, we like it. I think we thrive in it. I'd rather play in an environment like this than at some place like a couple times that we've played that, I'm not going to name names, but there are some schools that don't have anybody there. That's not fun. This is March. This is win or go home. And we want that. We want to walk off the floor and see people's heads down. We talk about doing things like that. And, like you said, we've been to Kansas and we've been to Arkansas. Just look at the places we've played. So that wasn't going to affect us. I didn't really want to play Milwaukee because personally, if Oakland wasn't involved and I had to pick who I thought would win the tournament, I would have picked them probably because I just think they're really good. And like I said, he's a great coach. But with our our culture is our defense. And I get made fun of by some fans a lot because they think it's a tricked up. It's not. We play more man-to-man in that zone than we play zone. It's a man-to-man that has zone principles. Most zones are zones with man principles. Ours is man-to-man with zone principles. We just line up in a zone, but it's pretty much man-to-man. And if we can make you play against it, go ask Kentucky, go ask those schools. It's hard to play against that thing. Where we get in trouble is when we give up transition. In the first half tonight, they had 31 points and 19 in transition. They only had 12 points against our half-court defense. I didn't see the second half stats, but I'm guessing it's fairly similar. And so we just felt that we can win at tournament time because, everybody gets a little tighter and the shots aren't as easy to make. And if you can build a defensive culture and believe in what you do, you have a chance to win. And I think we were outstanding tonight. We held the best rebounding team in our league. We out-rebounded them by 12, I think. The best rebounding team in our league. Now, we're pretty good. I think we're second or third. They got one of the best rebounders in the country. They had 4 offensive rebounds. I think 2 of them were in the last minute. Stillwell got a put back late, and I think there was another one. So our game plan was don't turn the ball over, but against them we're going to. Our point guard play hasn't been, it's not stellar. It's pretty good in the half court, but it's just not good in the full court against pressure. But I'm rambling. But one other thing I think is really important. When we played here, we held them to 49. They're a team that spurts, right? You guys cover them, they're a team of spurts. When we played at Oakland, they scored 49 points. They had no spurts. When we came here, we were up 8, and they went on a 27-1 spurt. But Jalen Jones wasn't here. The best thing that happened to my team was last Thursday, Jalen Jones getting sick. It's the best thing that happened to us because the kid, he didn't have a lot of confidence in himself. He was struggling making shots and that. And he sat in his dorm room or his apartment and watched us lose here last week, and he heard his coach say on the radio afterwards, if Jalen Jones is here, we win. And when we got back, since that day, he's been unbelievable. I just think he saw himself how important he is to this team. We don't win tonight without him. I'm not expecting him to make those threes. All right? I got to give him something on that. That's not who he is. But when you're playing with great confidence, you can do a lot of things. I wasn't expecting Lovelace to make those threes either, and he did because he showed up for his team, right? Jalen showed up for his team.
You talk about the pressure of March. How big was the disparity in the free throws in this one for you guys?
It was 12-9. They shot 12, we shot 9. So the difference is we were 9 for 9. And we had 2 poor free throw shooters go 9 for 9. And they were, 3 for 12 or 6 for 12 or something? 3 for 12? So what is that, a 6-point difference? And what did we win by?
8.
So my dad told me when I got in this business, he said, son, the smart take from the strong. And if you're smart and understand that you have to make free throws to win championships, because 90% of college basketball games all finish within 10 points. I don't know if that's true or not, but my dad said that to me, and I've always believed it. And we preach it all year. You preach, if you're going to win in March, you got to make free throws. And we made them tonight, and obviously that was the difference. I thought the game, I would take that officiated game every time we played. Those were 3 outstanding officials, 3 of them. And they came in and they let the big boys play. I mean, that was as physical as you could be. They manhandled us in the post, and I think we kind of were physical with them too. And I'll take that game every day, because when you went down, you know what you could do. There was no, oh, that's a foul, but this isn't. It was really, really well officiated. They shot 3 more free throws than we did, and I'm saying that.
Okay, but 9 for 9 from the field.
It's not the first time he's done that.
Okay, so I mean, those 2 guys together were just a load inside for UWM, weren't they?
Well, I think one of the things that I think, and I've told our league office this, and nobody's ever listened to me, I don't think we should ever come out with the all-league team until after the tournament's over, because you got Alan McCabe saying, I'm not a first-team all-league player. There isn't a better big guy in this league than me. And then you got Baru. I didn't even I'm not one of the best 15 players in this league. And, I mean, I walked into practice on Tuesday, or the game on Tuesday, and we talked in the locker room before it, and I just said, look, I don't believe in that stuff. We don't talk about it. The only reason we're talking about it is because people are mad about it. And I said, it's way more important than that. Make the all-tournament team. Right? If you make the all-tournament team, you're probably going to the NCAA tournament. So I think they both wanted to make a statement. And they were really, really good Tuesday night against Green Bay, too. So I hope they don't get satisfied now. I hope that they got to keep doing it.